On this episode, we talk about swag. What does it cost? What do we pay for it? And do you pay for it in the end?
Right.
Atlas All Access starts now.
Dunkirk at 0450.
All right, swag.
Yeah.
I want to welcome Matt Lawhorn, our Director of Marketing, to the Director of Marketing. We'll have an announcement here in the next couple of weeks. Atlas is eliminating the marketing department here and creating 2 new departments.
Right.
And they'll be, Matt still has a job.
I will still be employed.
Yes,
yes.
yeah. But we'll announce that here in the next couple of weeks. It'll be a lot of fun.
And why we're doing that. Just,
exactly.
Yeah, we'll have explanations about it.
It's all for nurses out there so they understand kind of, where we're coming from and why we do the things we do, right?
Yeah.
So, but this week we're going to talk about swag. There's been a couple of discussions online lately about where does it come from, how much does it cost. Some nurses have said, I don't want it because I would rather just have the money instead.
Right.
And I get it. I totally understand. But I think once you understand the costs involved and like what companies pay for us, I guess.
On our end.
I can only speak for us, right?
Right.
It kind of eliminates that. It kind of eliminates that. So I think it's important, though, to talk first about what side of the equation this happens on,
Sure.
right? The marketing budget.
Yep.
So you want to talk about the marketing budget for a second?
Yep. So, again, we don't know what our competitors do or how they work this in. But here at Atlas, the way we design this, the way we set this up is that everything comes out of marketing, okay? So currently you're looking at the 2 people in marketing, right? Mm-hmm. We don't have a huge overhead. We love to be able to, to pass that on to our nurses. So when we start looking at what we send out in a new hire packet, which a new hire packet is what they're going to get after their first 2 weeks of assignment with us.
Right.
I can kind of grab this and kind of explain to you, what's in here. But so you ship it out in United States postal box here,
which they give to us for free, by the way,
which cost about $6.50 to ship out.
Right.
Okay.
Free box costs us $6.50 to ship.
Right. Yep. Here's the thing. When I'm looking at swag, and I come from kind of a retail background, but when I'm looking for stuff, I want usable stuff, right? And we've got a great usable story on a couple of these. We had our light pen here, and we had a nurse send us a story that they had to do a trach on a patient, and they needed a flashlight, and she had her Atlas light with her. So it's a super cool story. Another quick one, we had this bag that we sent out. This was for Nurses Week.
Nurses Week, yeah.
And
last year.
Yep, last year. And we had one of our nurses send us a story. This was a husband of the nurse. He was boyfriend on his way back.
Probably husband soon. We'll see.
Yeah. On his way back home, and you want to explain to him what happened?
Yeah. So he was riding his motorcycle to work that day, and he actually took her bag, and he was using her lunch bag all the time, riding his motorcycle to work, and a car had a hit and run. A car had hit a woman on a bike, and she was laying on the side of the road, head bleeding, babbling incoherently. So she had a concussion probably, and she kept trying to get up and then hitting her head on the ground. So he took his lunch bag, the neoprene lunch bag, and put it under her head so she would stop hitting on the ground, right? And so he had to throw it away because it was then covered in blood afterwards.
So we got him a new one.
Yeah, I mailed it out today.
So
I think what's important to remember though is like what side of the equation this comes from first off. Before we get into what this stuff is, right? Where does it come from? And I drew this super remedial. And for those of you listening on SoundCloud, I apologize, but I'll explain this as best I can. Here's the pie, right? I mean, I know we all hate that term, right? The percentage. So 80% goes to pay and insurance and and all that here, the pay package, right? 20% is what we keep. What Atlas keeps. When it's all said and done, what do we really keep? What do we put to the bottom line? It's this 5% right here. So what happens to this 15% right here? That's this stuff.
Right.
And it's not all this stuff, obviously, but it's other things that we do. The Atlas Adventures, the Random Acts of Kindness,
we'll talk
the
about
birthdays,
those here in a few minutes. Yep.
Right, those types of things. But we're understanding where that comes from. It doesn't come from here. It comes from here. Our cost, not yours.
Right. So we can, when we tell you you're getting something, and we'll go into some of the Atlas Adventures and stuff later, but that's coming out of our marketing department because you see two guys sitting here. We don't have a big overhead, so we're able to do more stuff. And you know, the welcome pack is nothing crazy. It's just us saying thanks, and
it's usable stuff, though.
It's usable stuff.
Let's go through it. Let's usable stuff. Let's go through it. And what does every pen cost? What would you think a pen costs like this?
So that pen's about $1 a piece.
So this pen's about $1.
Right.
Okay.
I order 1,000 at a time.
Yep. Okay.
So we have the Where You Belong cleaning cloth. Those are about 85 cents a piece.
Which I use on my glasses every single day.
The lanyard, which has the breakaway part on it there, you're looking about 25 cents a piece.
Yep.
So not crazy expensive. Then we have the retractor. It's about $1.12 or so.
Not the kind of retractor like an OR nurse would use.
No.
But no.
A retractor.
Retractor?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that right?
How much was that?
$1.25.
Okay. All right.
So then I asked a lot of nurses, like, what do you need? What do you want? You know, so they show up to a new place. They don't know where they're at. They don't have a night light. They don't have anything. So we built this super cool, it's a night light that you turn on, but you can also plug in your phone and charge your stuff right from that. So it's actually a usable product.
Yep.
You know, you go on your next assignment, they can put it in a box and take it with them.
Yep.
We have an Atlas USB charger that handles 2 different types of USBs.
Well, I'm fairly sure like one of these isn't one of the one of these is a 1, the other is a 2.1. So if you're looking for a fast charge, this got the regular charge and then the fast charge on there too. Which
it says Atlas on it, and so we, again, usable stuff, and we change this stuff all the time.
What was this? About $2? Was that right?
Yep, about $2.
Okay.
So you're looking at about $6 or $7. This is priceless though, because you get a handwritten card by the 2 owners, Steve and Rich. I don't know if any other owners do that, but we kind of forced this onto them and said, hey,
I want to do it.
Right.
So, but after you do like 600 of them at a time,
but you know what
your
though?
Hand cramps.
That's who you're getting. Like these guys take the time out to do that.
It's important. It really is important.
Yep.
To us to acknowledge that you're part of the family now. This is really where you belong. Like that's a lot of places talk about it, and I mean it's
my favorite part.
We believe
dropping off a stack of those for those guys to sign.
Yep. Yeah.
Inside that new hire packet, we also give you a Starbucks card. It's got $6 on it, so that way you can grab a drink when you first get, you're heading to work and you're just getting to your first assignment.
Yep.
And again, this is a way just for us to say thanks and let you know that we're here and that we understand what you're going through.
So what are we looking at total with shipping? What's our total cost on this, right? I mean,
so total you're looking at about, so this is like $650. Probably about
less than $20.
Yeah, it's
with
about
the
20,
card.
it's about $20.
So I get it, right? Just give me the money instead. So give you $20, right? Or show you that we really care. Like this is stuff that you would legitimately use. By far, the most popular item we've ever done is this pen, right? With the pen light.
It's crazy.
And I guess, if you really want $20 that badly, we would do that. But I'd rather show you that we care with this kind of stuff.
And again, this does not come out of your pay. Right? Again, that chart that Rich just showed you explains that comes out of our marketing budget. Right? It's not hidden somewhere. People can try to hide that stuff wherever they want. If you're paying for it, you're paying for it.
Sure.
And I'm super proud that we can say you're not paying for this stuff. This is just us saying thanks.
Yeah, and I get it. I get the bill rate's the bill rate. I understand. Your nurse working in the hospital equals bill rate. I totally understand that argument. But the company makes money, right? We're in business to make money.
Sure.
Let's be honest. So, but let's be honest about what we're keeping. And then what we're really keeping, right? The 5% to the bottom line that we really keep. So 5% of the bill rate is profit for Atlas.
Right.
So the rest of that 15% in there is other things that we do.
So just for instance, to kind of give you an overall view, and again, we're a very transparent company, so we'll tell you like what we spend. There's no, we're not hiding anything.
Let's look at, let's do this right here.
Yep.
I'm swagged out today, so I thought I'm gonna wear my Atlas shirt, or my Atlas hat like I always do. Well, shirt costs what?
Between $11 and $14.
Depending on the size.
Right.
Right?
It's a nice shirt.
Yes.
Yep. We took them to Vegas this year.
Yep.
We gave out roughly around 2,000 shirts.
Do the math on that.
Yep.
Once again, comes from our side.
That's our marketing.
Not yours, right?
Right.
Hats. What's this hat cost?
It's about $12.
Okay.
Yep. So we send out hundreds of hats.
We send out lots of hats.
Yep. So you know, it's again, that comes out of our budget. To give you an idea, like, everybody loves to get gifts during Nurses Week. Everybody loves to get gifts during Christmas.
Yep.
I don't know, you know, we have a pretty good idea what everybody else does, but last year for Christmas, we spent roughly around $24,000 to $25,000.
Yep. There it is.
This is the Christmas gift for those people that are listening. It's a USB charger. It's got 2 USB chargers, and it's got 2 110 adapters that you plug into your wall. So if you show up to your new apartment or your hotel room, you don't have a lot of plug-ins, you can plug this in next to your bed, and it's a usable product. Okay. So we sent these out. We had great responses from everybody that liked these. I could send out cookies. I could send out that stuff, but everybody does that.
Everybody does that.
And we want something different. Something that you're going to use.
Yeah, you're going to be out there on the road. You're going to run into situations where you need something like that.
We've done these. But this idea came up. I met somebody in Vegas last year. This guy, and I was at Walgreens, and this is a smart wallet that you can't scan. Yeah, I mean, we all have them on our phones, but you can't scan your credit card. You know, like somebody can't try to steal your information.
Yes.
So he was at Walgreens.
RFI blocker.
Somebody scanned his credit card in his pocket, and they cleared him out. I think he lost like $2,500. Right. Why I was in line is I'm talking to him, just because this guy's devastated. I actually paid for some of his stuff, and then I came back and said, you know what, we're going to make these because our travelers are always on the road. So, you know, these are things that we've done in the past. Nothing crazy. We've done these lunch bags here in the past. You're looking about $8.50 to $9 for these, and they had a water bottle and a koozie and a bunch of stuff. So,
bonus, if you can take this off of here, off the water bottle, and it fits on a wine bottle.
We've never tried that, but that's what we've been told.
That's what I've heard.
Yes.
So
and just a disclaimer, we don't have a lot of this stuff. We just have samples left over because we like to keep these from year to year. So if you see something on here you like, you might have to wait till the next year, or, you know, we might bring them back again.
True. I got some lunch bags. How about 10 people that respond that say they watch the podcast?
Yep.
I'll send them a lunch bag.
Okay.
We still got some of those.
Yep. We do.
There you go.
We'll do that.
If you already have one, let's share the love and get somebody a lunch bag that that doesn't have one.
Yes.
How about that? So
here's something else that we like to do, and if you've watched this yet, if we'd love to hear back from you and see some pictures, but we started a Cats of Atlas, and it is like, so here's the thing. When we started this, there are so many cat owners out there, right? And they never get the love.
No.
Ever.
The dog, dog owners always get it. Always.
I have dogs, I have cats, but the dog lovers, they always get that. So
I get it. I love my dogs too.
We have Cats of Atlas on Mondays.
Yep, Mondays.
And we are flooded with pictures from our nurses.
Yep.
It is amazing.
Yep. They love their cats.
They love them so much that we've actually have an Atlas kitty nip that we made up. So how about the next 20 people that write in that have cats? I will send you a bag of this. Catnip, okay?
Yep. Organic. We made it here in Omaha. There's a company here in Omaha that does this for us. So, 20 people.
Yep. We also, for the dog lovers, and believe me, we have something coming.
We do.
So we also made doggy jerky. Okay, it's all organic, grass-fed beef from here in Nebraska. So how about the first 20 that also send or make a comment or send a picture of your dog? We'll send you a package of this as well.
I want pictures. I need pictures.
Yeah.
I need pictures.
Let's watch your cats going crazy with this stuff.
And I need pictures of the dogs, and we'll send you dog jerky or the catnip.
So
there you go.
Again, we're always looking. Again, this all comes out of the marketing budget, right?
I feel so cheap wanting just asking for pictures and stuff on the.
No.
Okay.
But you know what? Because everybody likes pictures of their dogs.
That's true.
Everybody loves to take pictures of their cats.
Yeah. We don't want pictures of you.
No.
We want pictures of your dogs.
Your dogs and your cats. Right. So cat lovers, send some pictures.
Live it up.
Lovers,
right?
So we do something different here, and we're just about done here, but we have built our nurses and a really good long-term relationship with our nurses that come back to us over and over and over because of us thinking about them and going above and beyond. One of the things we do is what we call the Atlas Adventures, and it is a way for us to say thank you. This is your first assignment. When you start with Atlas, we're going to send you on an Atlas adventure. It could be anything. We're sending people on rock climbing. I just did a hot air balloon, parasailing, swimming with sharks. I've done everything. Whale watching. For instance, we had one gal that she didn't want anything, and it was Christmas time, and she said, "You know what I could use? I'd love to buy my grandson one of those remote control cars, like
a power wheel.
The big electric ones."
Oh yeah.
So it was, her Atlas Adventure is $400. So we got her this tricked out and cool Escalade. Sent it to her grandson. It was the best Christmas ever. She was so excited. So
again, reminder: where does that come from? Not here. It comes from this 15%, right? That's where, because that's important to us.
It is very important. The birthdays in the past were $25. Then they were $50. We pushed to get $100. Again, that also comes out of the marketing budget. Right.
Exactly.
So that's a chance for us. Like if you're in Maine somewhere and you're in Portland and there's a great seafood place there, I want to get you a gift card for that $100 to go have some of the best lobster you've ever had in your life. So we're all about those experiences, and just remember that name because you're going to hear that again.
You're going to hear it a lot here over the next year. So I think we should tease our new jacket that we're releasing here, the Atlas Snowshoe Company. We're not.
No.
We just bought this off the internet. So
it just says Atlas on it.
It just says Atlas, so we bought it.
I like it.
So yeah,
they're actually $15 if you want one online.
How about so just real quick 2 minutes on this, 1 minute on this.
All right.
Sending food to like pizzas or something to a nurse on a unit.
Sure.
Right?
Yep.
Give me a breakdown on cost on that.
Okay, so typically what we would do is someone says, "Hey, I'd love to send some pizza or subs or something to one of my nurses." How many people are on the floor? What shift are they working? All that information, I would kind of compile that together. We find a cool pizza place if there's one around there that everybody likes. So on average, you're looking at, for like a Domino's or a chain, about $100, all the way up to, it could be more than that, $150, depending on how many people. So if they say, "Hey, the other night we had one they had 13 babies that were born."
Oh my gosh.
In one night.
Oh geez.
So they were just swamped, and we heard about this, so we just jumped on and we sent them pizzas.
Awesome.
And I think there was 20-some people on the floor that night, so we were able to feed 20-some people.
So one traveler over the length of assignment, and you spent $100 to send them pizza.
Right.
So I mean, just money well spent. I think, just as a thank you for what you do there.
We've done donuts. We've done had coffee delivered. We've done subs. We've done just about everything. So.
I hope that helps. I hope that kind of explains where we're coming from, our side of the equation, right? I mean, I love being able to talk about this stuff. I love that we have the opportunity is there to talk about this kind of stuff.
And if you have other ideas of things that are useful that you would like to see, shoot us. You can go to Facebook and send us a message. And I'm always looking for new things. So
always.
This is great. This is a fun way for us to get back, and you wear your Atlas gear with pride, and
we love to see it.
So,
all right, Matt, thanks for being on today.
Yeah, no worries.
And I'll be back with Adam next week. And I have no idea what we're going to talk about next week.
We'll come up with something.
Yeah. All right.
Thank you.
See you next week.